Long ago, in a distant mountain region of the land of Savatthi, there stood an ancient temple said to be blessed by the Buddha himself. The temple sat high among the clouds, where the sound of chanting mixed with the wind that carried the scent of incense across the valleys. At the foot of the mountain lived a poor woodcutter named Ananda. He had lost his parents at a young age and survived by cutting firewood to sell at the village market. Though he lived a life of hardship, Ananda was gentle, honest, and deeply devoted to the Buddha. Every morning before heading into the forest, he would bow toward the mountain temple and whisper, "I have nothing precious to offer, only my sincere heart. May the Buddha bless me to live a good life, never harming others." One day, during the full moon festival, villagers climbed the mountain carrying offerings, flowers, and bright oil lamps to honor the Buddha. Ananda, however, had nothing to bring, only a few grains of rice and a tiny bit of oil left at the bottom of an old jar. Standing at the temple gate, he felt ashamed as he watched the others present their splendid gifts. But the head monk noticed him and smiled kindly. "Coming here is already an offering. The Buddha seeks not wealth, but sincerity." Encouraged, Ananda took out a small cracked clay lamp, poured in the last drops of his oil, and placed it before the Buddha statue. He knelt and prayed softly, "I am poor, and this little flame is all I have. May it light my path in this life and the next." That night, a fierce wind swept across the mountain. One by one, the large lamps went out, leaving the temple dark and cold. Yet a single small lamp still burned brightly through the storm, Ananda's lamp. When dawn came, the head monk entered the hall and was astonished. The small lamp still glowed steadily, though no more oil had been added. He folded his hands and murmured, "The heart of this man shines brighter than 1,000 lamps. This light is not of oil, but of faith." From that day on, Ananda continued to live with kindness. He helped the poor, rescued wounded animals, and never harmed a living being. The villagers began calling him the man with the lamp in his heart. Years later, a great storm struck the valley. Floods washed away homes, trees, and roads. In the middle of the darkness, the villagers saw a strange golden light shining from the mountain temple, guiding them toward safety. When morning came, they discovered that the light had come from the very same lamp Ananda had once offered to the Buddha, still burning after all those years. The old monk said softly, "That lamp does not burn with oil, but with the light of a pure heart." When one truly honors the Buddha, the light of compassion will shine for all. Many years passed. When Ananda grew old, he sat under the Bodhi tree before the temple, closed his eyes in meditation, and peacefully passed away with a gentle smile. At that very moment, a beam of golden light rose from the mountain into the sky, and the lamp before the Buddha glowed brighter than ever before. Even today, travelers who visit that temple still see the lamp burning, though no one ever adds oil. When asked how this could be, the abbot simply smiles and says, "It is the lamp of reverence. When the heart is sincere, its light will never fade.